Hey, John Racine here, and this video is about my biggest takeaways from the six-figure funnel formula program by Todd Brown. Now, I have always known that I needed to have a funnel, and I always thought in terms of a low entry level and then an increasing tier of prices going up throughout that funnel. And that was what I had learned, what I believed, and what I was practicing at the point in time I got into the six-figure funnel formula. And Todd put out a wonderful set of training videos prior to that program that really taught me a lot about what I was doing wrong with my funnels. After going through the program, it's really hard to distill down one big takeaway because there were so many things that I learned in that program that are taking my business to another level. One of the biggest ones, but not the biggest takeaway, I've got to believe, is the psychology. It's really easy to kind of get in your own head and to say, you know, I can't do this, or have that limiting belief that's keeping you from achieving that level of success. And watching Todd go through the six-figure funnel formula and then actually doing a case study of a live brand new funnel created from scratch in a niche in an area where he was not an expert, and to see him create something from nothing and create a six-figure funnel in a way that I had never seen before. You know, again, I always learned to take your expertise and to build a funnel around that. So it was a huge takeaway for me. It was absolutely huge to be able to see that from start to finish, and to be able to see how I can go outside of my comfort zone, which I believe is something that you have to do in order to be successful in any business, especially online, but to get outside of your comfort zone. And to see Todd create that funnel and to explain the process and how to do the parts of the funnel that you may not know how to do. You know, Todd went into the fitness niche, and it was for bodybuilders, for female bodybuilders specifically. So to be able to go into a niche where Todd is obviously not a female, and obviously not a bodybuilding female at that, and to see how to create a funnel around that particular piece was really huge. But I think the biggest takeaway for me was in the proper structure and sequencing of the funnel. Again, I was always taught that you start with maybe an opt-in or a low $7 product, kind of, you know, Warrior Forum style. And you get that low entry level product, and then you do an upsell at, I don't know, $27 to $47. And then you do another upsell, maybe to $97. And then you do another upsell to $197. And you keep going in that progressive fashion until you get all the way to the point where they're not going to buy anymore. And with Todd, it was very different because the upsell pricing and sequencing was very, very different. You know, typically we're accustomed to a higher price on an upsell, and where Todd showed to lower the price on a particular upsell, it was really a revelation, especially with the psychology behind why it is so effective. And then the way he incorporated a continuity piece into the funnel as well, it was so, it was like a light bulb went off for me, because it was such a huge revelation to be able to see that put into place in an incredibly effective way, and a way that is just going to take my business up to the next level. So my biggest takeaway from the six-figure funnel formula by Todd Brown was how to properly sequence, structure, and price your funnel to make it maximum effective. And then second, a very, very, very high second, is the psychology. It helped me to get out of my own head and to get out of my own way to become so much more effective and not afraid, and put those limiting beliefs on myself that I believe a lot of people struggle with, and I've done it online for years. So to get rid of that limiting belief and then to properly structure my funnel, man, it's just taken my business to a whole new level. So that is my biggest takeaway on the six-figure funnel formula by Todd Brown.